let's get right back to the start. You were in a love triangle with Tommy and Joe. Why did you pick Joe over Tommy?
I went with how I felt at the time. I never regret anything. It was, you know, the first time I saw Joe, I fancied him straight away. And with Tommy, it was more like I kind of saw us working on the outside and it wasn't a first official connection. And that's why I went with Joe. I fancied him, he was fun, we got on, and it was amazing. But with Tommy, it was way too serious at the beginning.
Okay. Is there any part of you now, though, that wishes you'd picked Tommy?
No, because I'd literally, over that amount of time of like hanging out with Tommy, I got to know his personality and then I quite liked him. But with Joe, it was straight away and I fancied him straight away. I really liked him straight away. So I never regret anything that I did.
When Joe was dumped from the island, you were so upset. It was so visible. Why didn't you leave with him?
I kind of wasn't sure on anything. You can never be sure in 2 weeks. You can never be sure if it's your dream guy or not in 2 weeks. So that's why I kind of stayed, carried on dating, and yeah.
Okay, now during the online buzz challenge, one of the tweets said, Tommy and Lucie are meant to be, look at them. What went through your head when you saw that?
I was kind of like, oh no, what's Molly's face gonna be like? I wasn't really sure. But obviously, with me and Tommy, we were very close friends and I didn't really see him like that a lot of the time through. It was only towards that challenge I was kind of feeling a bit like, oh, because I'd spent so much time with him. It was like a month or so in there by then.
It did seem to like stir up some feelings for him, or even confirm
it definitely
that there
did.
was
and it was
there.
kind of like after that is when obviously Molly saw the tweet and she thought a bit like, you know, not too sure on that. And then Tommy put a bit more of a line in our friendship and that's when it kind of hit me. I was a bit like, oh, why does that upset me?
Do you think their relationship is genuine?
Yeah, I think they're well loved up. I think they're getting on really well. You know, I kind of supported both of them getting together at the beginning. I was wingmanning Tommy the whole way and Molly as well. So I kind of wanted them to get together because I wanted to see him happy.
Yeah. Okay, now you kissed both Stevie and George. Why did you bring George back to the villa from Casa Amor?
Well, when the guys come out, I was like, blonde. I like him. So obviously I saw George and I really fancied him straight away. He was definitely my type. And then I got, obviously, and then I kind of had a chat with him and I feel bad for saying it now. We're like, sorry, George. He was a bit boring at the beginning. He knows that, though.
George. It's like you're so good looking, George, isn't it?
Because I thought it was because he was nervous. And then the girls were like, oh, you should go and speak to Stevie, you know, he's really bubbly. So I had a chat with him and he was like, had loads of personality and that's why I got on with him. But then George was opening up more as the days were going on in Casa Amor and I liked that. So that's why I picked him.
Let's talk about your friendships in the villa. Has being in the villa changed your mind about being friends with girls?
Girls like drama, don't they? So I still would never...
We do.
A lot of girls... I just had my girls that were chilled, which was Maura and Arabella. I know a lot of girls, you know, I think I like a certain type of girl.
Okay.
I think a lot of the girls in there just weren't my type of girls, but Maura and Arabella were. They were just chilled, straight up, and they were just very honest about everything.
Yeah.
And if they thought something, they'd tell you. They wouldn't, like, say anything behind your back, and I like that.
Yeah, I like that. And now in your VT, you did say that all the couples could be swayed, even Tommy and Molly. Is that true?
I mean, what? Like, they've only been in there a month. I mean...
So what could sway? Who's going to sway? Molly or...
I don't know, but either of them. I think because you're in... It's such a small environment, you're around the same people, and I think anyone could walk in, you know, their dream husband or wife could walk in, and they obviously would love it. But I mean, I think because it's such a short amount of time, in the outside world, your head would turn as well. So I think in there it's very different. So I think anyone could be swayed in there.
Interesting insight, Lucie. Okay, does Maura like Curtis?
Yes,
Good,
definitely.
I knew it. She does, doesn't she?
She kind of like secretly told me on the second date.
Okay.
So I think that was like, it wasn't really a shock to me. I could kind of see that she quite liked him.
Okay, do you think they're a good match?
I think they are. Like, I think everyone was quite shocked, but I actually think they're a really good match. They've both got this fiery side to them. They've both got this cute side to them, and I think they would really work. And I think they're quite mature as well at the same time. They have fun, so I think they'd really work well.